Originally, we had called on George Kent to get windows replaced at our home. They're quite old, original windows from 1958, quite drafty, and but we had gotten to the point of asking George Kent to come and look at the windows because of our experience trying to find somebody to replace our roof. And it was the difficulty that we found in terms of getting a quote that we liked, a product that we liked, and just an estimate that we had real confidence in. Because we had had windows done by George Kent 25 years ago at our previous home, I just said to my wife, well, let's just call George Kent and get them to come and do an estimate. And irony of ironies, it was the same salesman as 25 years ago. So he came out and looked at the windows and gave us a quote and asked us just point blank, why did we want to do it now? And we explained the story about the woes of trying to find what we thought would be a good quote and a good job done for our roof. And that's when he said, well, guess what? We do roofs as well. And one thing led to another, and in short order, we had our quote, which we liked. We looked at a number of companies. We watch a lot of TV home improvement shows. We knew which ones were in the vicinity. We called on some of them, went online, checked the reviews for the ones that had good reviews. And they all came out, and some spend a lot longer time than others. The difficulty with our house is it has a very low rise, and we wanted to have the old tar and gravel roof, which had served unbelievably well for over 50 years, but finally was giving up. We wanted to have it replaced with shingles, and that was the big problem with all of the other quotes that we got. None of them were prepared to put shingles on. They didn't feel that they could guarantee that it could be done properly. So they kept coming up with alternatives of more tar and gravel, and that was a non-starter, and then just a plain flat black rubber membrane roof, very industrial looking, and other such offers. And we just didn't find an offer that we liked. We just felt there had to be somebody who could offer to do shingles and have a reputation of doing that. So that's when we decided to postpone the roofing job and keep on looking and concentrate instead on the windows, which then led us to George Kent. The technology that was used, the aerial photography, which was very impressive because it showed us in conclusive form every single angle, every single measurement that you could possibly imagine, and that would enable them to have a very precise quote, and it was very, very close to the end price. So what started out of just replace a couple of windows ended up being a replacing of all of the windows, plus the eaves, plus the downspouts, and a whole new roof. And it certainly has exceeded our expectations, and so we're very, very satisfied. You cannot stay in business in this market unless you've got a good reputation, and if you consistently have that reputation, not over just a few years, but over the decades, then that's a hugely important factor.